If you continue to create content that people actually want to read, that is high quality and written with your own authority, you are going to master SEO.
Welcome back to Duo On Air. I'm Abby.
And I'm Courtney.
And we're the X agency turned entrepreneurial team that puts the duo in Duo Collective. Our boutique organic marketing agency specializes in SEO, social media strategy, and branding.
We're an everyday pair of business besties / marketing experts obsessed with helping our community learn more about what it takes to run a business.
Which is why on Duo On Air, we're not holding anything back. We're giving you all the info we know about how to grow your business organically so you can be the confident CEO you were made to be.
And how to navigate life as a small business owner.
Whether it's on your own or with your best friend by your side, so grab your coffee
or your mimosa, we don't judge,
and settle in for a quick value-packed episode of Marketing Tips.
Welcome back to the Duo On Air podcast. This is episode number 94, and today we're digging into a lie that you believe to be true. SEO is hard. Why on earth do the majority of the entrepreneurship community feel this way? And if you thought you were the only one, know that that is absolutely not true. We sent out a survey a few weeks back asking one simple question. What is one mindset block you have around SEO or search engine optimization? And here were just some of the answers. It seems difficult. Where to start? I am overwhelmed. I feel like I'll never grasp it. If I spend the time to learn it, it won't work for me. I mean, some of you aren't even giving yourself a chance to try. And there are a million more answers just like this. So you are not alone. Especially if you feel like SEO is hard, difficult, overwhelmed, know that everyone else feels this way too. So on this episode, I want to break down the lies. I want to understand more why you guys feel this way. And better yet, I want to reverse it. I want to take this time to really talk about why these lies exist, and let's flip it on its head and let's start to believe the real truth, because SEO is not hard, my friends, and you absolutely can accomplish it. So lie number 1, SEO is too technical. Why do you believe this? Well, because it's just a language you don't know yet. Maybe in school you tried to learn Spanish or French or Italian, and in the early days, everything seemed super complicated because you had to learn every word. You had to learn how sentences form together. You had to learn plurals. You had to learn the INGs. You had to learn everything. And once you started to understand how the language worked, it started to get a little easier. It's the exact same way with SEO. Once you learn these terms and you understand what they are and why they're important, they're not going to feel technical. It's just going to feel like a new language, and it will start to feel attainable. So SEO isn't too technical. It's just a language you haven't learned yet. Lie number 2, I can't keep up and it changes too much. So why do we believe this? Well, 1, the SEO experts out there want you to, and because Google won't shut up about their algorithm updates. But while this is true, Google and their algorithm has a billion updates a few times a year, the basic concept of SEO has not and will not change. All it's about is creating good quality content that people actually want to read. That's it. All you ever need to know about the algorithm is that it loves to eat up good content. I don't care what tweaked in the algorithm, what change happened. If you continue to create content that people actually want to read, that is high quality and written with your own authority, you are going to master SEO. You do not need to keep up with the changes. You just need to remember that. So lie number 3, it's overwhelming. Why do we believe this? Because you're trying to do it all at once. You're trying to do everything from beginning to end. So let's take a second. Think back to when you first started your business. Did you try to do everything all at once, from social to blogs to financial structures to Pinterest to LinkedIn to email marketing to a podcast to then starting to sell branded apparel, opening an Etsy shop or a shop on your website with 387 items? No, because you know better than to do everything all at once. So why do we expect to do it all at once with SEO? You don't need to optimize your entire website at one time. You do not need to write a billion blog posts every single month. You don't need to do everything at once. You can take small steps each week, each month, and just doing those small things will help to drive results. So, SEO is not overwhelming. You just need to start making some momentum in the right direction. Lie number 4, I am not good enough to do it myself. Now, why do we believe this? Because credentials are something we think are required. You need a degree. You need to have studied this in school, or you need to have worked at a massive corporation first to have the true knowledge to actually make change in the space of SEO. I actually think that in this industry of entrepreneurs, more often than most, we are more understanding of people jumping into industries they didn't get schooling for. But for some reason, we still have this preconceived notion or this feeling in our gut that we're not good enough. I have 0 credentials when it comes to SEO. 0. I didn't go to school for it. I didn't study it. I didn't work at a massive SEO agency. In fact, at my marketing agency, I didn't even work on SEO projects. I love data, but that has nothing to do with SEO. I have experience and results. But guess what? In the early days, I didn't have that either. I just started doing it. I just started writing blogs, seeing what would happen. I started researching, looking at articles. I started seeing what worked, and then I continued to follow that path. So if you are someone who maybe you're a marketing expert, maybe you're a copywriter, maybe you're a web designer, you want to start including SEO into your packages and services, and you just feel like you're not good enough. Don't believe that. You absolutely are. You can do this. I am not special. I am not any more different or more capable than you. You can learn everything I know in a matter of time. And if you want to offer SEO as a service, then you just need to start learning, implementing, and offering it. You really just need to start. And if you're struggling with this, know that we do have a group coaching program for you. It's actually launching today if you are listening to this at the time of the published date. And I'll make sure to put the link in the show notes. But this is something where I truly try to teach you everything I know. I don't hold back. I'm not special. I don't need to know anything different than what you know, and you can learn everything I know, and you can have the same results that I see with my clients, which is honestly just the best. So there is a whole other side to this lie. I'm not good enough to do it myself. And then there's also, I don't have enough time. We can't change that. Sometimes time, especially if you're someone who's DIYing your SEO, you can't grow time. Time is limited. It's a completely separate thing. So there is a point where understanding something enough and hiring someone else to help because our time needs to be spent elsewhere in growing our business. That's not a lie. That's just a reality. We sometimes just need to outsource certain things. But I do believe, and this is what I tell my clients all the time, if you do an SEO audit, if you do coaching with us, if you work with us, you will not leave without a little bit more knowledge about the whole arena of SEO than when you first came in, because I do want you to feel empowered, and I don't want you to feel like you are going to start believing any of these lies or start feeling stressed out about needing to hire someone every time you need to make a change on your website. So, lie number 5, and the last lie that we're going to talk about, although I'm sure there are so many more, I won't see results. Now, why do we believe this? Because we're looking at the wrong results. Are you measuring your success by the number of followers on your Instagram account? I really hope you're not. Are you measuring your friendships by the number of people who text you each day? Are you measuring your relationship by the number of kisses you get each day from your partner? No, because that's insanity. So every single time I do a post audit check in, I see different results based on the client and based on the industry. It's not just about traffic. Sometimes it's about making sure Google even knows our content exists. Everyone has a different industry and a different level of competition within that industry, meaning it might take someone 2 weeks to see results, and it might take someone else 6 months. It isn't apples to apples. And sometimes it's about getting more people talking about us online, which is backlinks. Sometimes it's about growing our authority. I talk about each of these metrics at length, in episode 76. So dig into that if you want to know what types of metrics I look at in order to gauge your SEO success. But it isn't apples to apples across every person. Depending on your industry, depending on the level of competition, the results that you see might be different than someone else. That doesn't make it better or worse. We just want to see progress in one of those 4 metrics, and seeing that progress means we're on the right track, regardless of how long it takes to see results. So you not seeing results isn't going to be the case, especially if you go back to that second lie that we talked about in terms of making sure that you're creating quality content. It's not overwhelming. The algorithm isn't changing too much. We just truly need to create quality content that our audience truly wants to read. So which lie did you believe? Maybe one, maybe all of them, or maybe a billion more that I didn't even touch on. Which, by the way, if there are more SEO lies other than these 5 that I just walked through that you truly believe in your core and you want to stop believing, please send us an Instagram message, tell us about it, email us. We want to hear from you to kind of see what those lies are and help flip them on its head, because you are absolutely capable of understanding and seeing SEO-driven results. And if you're listening to this and you're like, all right, I'm finally ready to take this leap. 2024 is going to be the year that I have an SEO optimized website, that I have people finding me on Google, that I have sales coming in from Google, inquiries from Google, referrals from Google, all of those things. We are completely revamping our DIY SEO course called SEO on Tap. We're giving it a full makeover, new content, recording, resources, and better yet, a simplified approach. I have one goal with this redo, and it's to make SEO easy. Easy to learn, easy to understand, and easy to apply to your website. Stupid, simple, easy results. Easy, easy, easy. Can I say that enough? This waitlist is open now, so you can head to duocollective.com/SEO on tap. You can sign up for it. You'll get all of the details. We're going to have an extra special beta launch before the year ends in case you need to spend a little extra money for tax purposes, and you'll get a sneak peek at the content before it's released to everyone else. Otherwise, the course will be launching in mid-January 2024, and I am so dang excited about it. So get on that wait list. And please reach out to us with any questions that you have. We are so excited to help you accomplish SEO in 2024 and just make this the year of getting Google inquiries.
If you like this episode, please be sure to share it with a friend and subscribe so you don't miss any new episodes dropping every Monday. Plus, if you haven't already, please go ahead and leave us a review, and don't hesitate to share any new episode ideas. We absolutely love hearing from you and creating this content for you. See you next week.